हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू न्यू स्ट्रीम। आप लोगों का स्वागत है हमारी एक और नई स्ट्रीम पे। आज हम करने वाले हैं इनाजुमा को एक्सप्लोर। चलो फिर शुरू करते हैं। यहाँ पे क्या चल रहा है? लगता है ये प्रे कर रही है। एक्सक्यूज मी ट्रैवलर, बट आई हैव टू आस्क। सही है। मास्क क्यों लगाया इन्होंने? मुझे ये मिशन करना ही नहीं है। कोई बात नहीं। कौन सा मिशन था वो? ये था। चलो फिर चलते हैं। वही मत लिख, हाय लिख, फिर देख क्या लिख के आता है। हेलो ब्रो, हेलो। एक बार सिर्फ हेलो लिख के देखो ना। मैंने ना कल नाइट बोर्ड ऐड किए, स्मॉल लेटर में हेलो। वर्क कर रहा है कि नहीं वो देखना है मुझे। अरे हे क्या लिख रही है? हाय या हेलो लिखो। हाय लिखा है इसने। ना, नाइट बोर्ड काम कर रहा है। सही है। नहीं, सिर्फ हेलो पे रखा मैंने। वो क्या वो सब बाकी सब चीज़ें ऐड नहीं की। अरे मिशन वहीं पे था, मैं इधर घूम रहा। बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐड की है मैंने। जैसे अगर तुम क्वेश्चन लिखोगे तो एक क्वेश्चन पूछेगा नाइट बोर्ड तुमसे। इसका चालू हो गया मोमोज। क्या हेलो एंड हाई पे है शायद? हाँ, हेलो और हाई पे मैंने रखा है। कॉमन चीज़ें पे रखी मैंने। ये देखो, इस मोमोज की शायरी सुनो, मतलब पढ़ो। ओल्ड मैन को पूछना है ना? ओके, इसका दूसरा नाम आ जा। इससे पूछना है।
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat.
है ना फनी? ऐसे ऐड किया मैंने बहुत सारे। पिज़्ज़ा लिखोगे, पिज़्ज़ा, समोसा, बिरयानी, और क्या था? जूस ऐसे।
Are these two your friends?
हम फ्रेंड है इसके।
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
ये फायरवर्क्स लेके आई है इनके लिए।
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of 𝓚𝓲𝓴𝓮 fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
ना, खाली पिज़्ज़ा लिखना था। और वो जो स्टार्टिंग का मतलब अल्फ़ाबेट है ना वो स्मॉल होना चाहिए। सीन होगा मस्त वाला। वाह, कट सीन होने वाला है। ठीक है, देखते हैं।
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains.
है ना मस्त?
I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
मस्त है ब्रो। अरे तूने खुद लिख दिया, वाह शाबाश। अरे रहने दे ना, मतलब सब आज मतलब आज एक ही दिन में बता दे। तू इतनी सारी चीजें लिखी है मैंने, है ना चिमकांडी, रहने दे ना।
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
ओके ओके, लाइक कर तू पहले। एक ही लाइक हुआ है। नो वरीज, से नो मोर।
No, no, no. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
ये सही
It's
था,
fine.
बिरयानी
It's
मेरी
not like it's the
फेवरेट
first time
है।
I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit
क्या लिख रही
very
है?
often.
मेरी भी क्या झूठ बोलेगी तू? हाँ?
If you're quite sure
दिन
it's
भर
no
मोमोज
trouble,
करती रहती है।
then
मैं
I
हैदराबाद
have
से
some
हूँ,
pickled
तो
radish here.
मेरी
Would you
ज़्यादा।
mind delivering it to 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 on the other side of the village?
वाह,
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first and then deliver the pickled radish.
वाह। क्लीन करना ये सब ना, चलो। भाई आप गिटार बजाते हो? नहीं तो नहीं आती मुझे बजाने।
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
वहाँ पे क्या है? चलो फिर। ये उल्लू गाना भी गा दे, मैं बहुत बड़ी गा दे, माँ बहुत बड़ी बात है, एक बार ट्राई करो, हार्ड है बहुत। ओ भाई साहब।
Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers, the family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
आपने स्टार्ट किया क्या गिटार बजाना?
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. 𝓚𝓲𝓴𝓮 can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
स्टार्ट किया पर टूट गया मुझसे। स्टार्ट कर दी, टूट गया। कुछ ज़्यादा ही हेवी बजा दिया होगा आपने।
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀. You're always welcome here.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
हाफ मंथ के बाद नहीं ब्रो, पता नहीं कैसे टूटा। पिज्जा एंड बिरयानी का मस्त है। हाँ सही बात है, मोमोज का बेकार है। अरे क्यों कर रही है स्पैम? क्या लड़की है भाई ये, इसको कुछ काम धंधा है या नहीं है तेरे को? अरे यार क्यों कर रही है स्पैम? रन नहीं देना। चलो भाई रिपोर्ट करने।
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
How's Omiya?
Oh,
Bro.
so it has.
अच्छी कैरेक्टर है।
Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
मस्त कैरेक्टर है।
50 years since what? Some important
पैरो
day?
कैरेक्टर है नो?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the
Yes.
days when this
Okay.
young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
हाँ 5 स्टार है प्रो एलिमेंट, मतलब पायरो एलिमेंट। ओके Congratulations.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
हाँ पढ़ा मैंने पॉप्स प्रपोज
50 years.
फायरवर्क फेस्टिवल
In some ways,
50
it's a
साल
long
पहले।
time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework
बस
go
ये
off
चाहिए
takes us
जिंदगी में।
right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you
कहाँ
needed
है
to
मेरा
discuss?
मोमोज पिज्जा
Yeah,
बिरयानी
it's a difficult thing to talk about, but
वो
here
छोड़ना
goes.
लाइक लिखना तो यूज वाले चीज लिखना
Sakujiro. So he came back.
लाइक
Huh?
लिख जल्दी
You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together.
नाइट बोट ने तो
But
बोल
one
दिया
day,
ये
they had a terrible argument.
देगा कहाँ है ये?
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryo Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryo Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryo Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
क्या लिख रही है गाइस जिसने भी अभी तक लाइक नहीं किया वो प्लीज लाइक कर दो गाइस लाइक कर दो 3 लाइक हो गए 5 कंप्लीट करवा दो 2 और कर दो मैंने ना गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट के वीडियोस देखने स्टार्ट किए सीखने के लिए बड़ी याद नहीं रहते हैं 2-3 बार देखना पड़ेगा वीडियो अरे फंस गई था स्टार्टिंग में, इट्स हेल्प अ लॉट। उसे अगर मेरे को पता चल गया ना सारी चीज़ें कि कौन सा कैरेक्टर क्या करता है, फिर उसके क्या वो सब डैमेज कैसे बढ़ता है वो सब, फिर मैं दूसरों को बता पाऊँगा। इसलिए पहले खुद सीखो। हेल्थ कौन देता था? ये देती। और एक सच में क्वेश्चन पूछूं, ये देखो जब भी मैं इसका स्किल यूज करता हूँ अपनी हेल्थ क्यों चली जाती है? ऐसा क्यों है? ये सब तोड़ने के लिए नॉयली अच्छी है, हमसे नहीं टूटेगा ये।
Our bond is strong.
Mustache head is the one I follow.
Is it just me? Or are there more
His
outlanders
guide
now?
are really helpful. Okay. उसकी हेल्थ क्यों जाती है उसके बारे में टैलेंट ऑप्शन में लिखा हुआ है। क्योंकि का टैलेंट ये रहा, क्रिएट अ ग्लास रिंग फॉर sanctification at a cost of part of HP, dealing electro damage to near opponents। ओ तो ये अपोनेंट की जगह अपने खुद को डैमेज ले लेती है, मतलब समझ गया।
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the 𝓛𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓵 Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓵 was inside. Luckily, 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵 heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The 𝓛𝓲𝓵 Commission wasn't able to capture him.
She's
Oh,
healed
this is
more
bad
when her
news.
HP
I don't think
is lower
𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵 had enough time to
than
make his mind up.
50%.
Pops,
Okay.
did you see where he went?
अभी तक उसका खुला ही नहीं
The
उसका
𝓚𝓸𝓵
फेस।
Commission will definitely be
ऊपर ही नहीं
chasing
सकता
after
मैं
him.
अभी।
Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. Surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵 still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
बहुत टाइम लगा रहा है कट सीन के लिए। You might get to play you. क्या है? Yoimiya. Okay. ये देखो इसको। वो तो चैट में लिख के पेट भर लेगी क्या खुद का? अरे फॉलो करना है। ओके, फॉलो द रोड आउट ऑफ द सिटी, लुक फॉर क्लूज। ओके,
It's Matsusaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
इनसे पूछना है.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready
Her
yet?
skill is most powerful.
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is
इसका
making them
बैनर
right
कब आने
now.
वाला है?
You can go collect them from my house later.
ये कैरेक्टर का.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
कल मेरे को भी आया था
I'm
सजेशन में.
sorry.
YouTube पे.
I have something
Next
important to do
banner.
right now. I'll be
From
back later
Comic
on.
कुछ. किसी
But
ने तो
I'll bring you
upload
guys
किया
some
था.
candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
पर कैरेक्टर का नाम याद नहीं मुझे.
Hey, we're gonna get candy. Woohoo!
3.7 maybe.
Also, I wanted to ask you guys
Next
something.
हाँ.
Did you see a bunch of
Update
scary-looking
आएगा
men
ना
come by here at all?
वो
Yep,
तो ज्ञान
we
ही
did.
आया, ज्ञान ही.
It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster
हाँ,
too?
but काजू का भी
No, don't
Joe.
worry. It's all just a big
एक
misunderstanding.
मस्त पुल है.
Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right?
Okay.
Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
वो भी पायरो
We
कैरेक्टर है ना
will.
काजू का.
We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
ओए मियाँ.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going.
Let's keep
If
going.
Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I
Kazu-
guess I'll have to step in.
अरे काजू का पढ़ता हूँ ना मैं. अरे यार काजू हाँ. काजू का सही
There
नाम
are
है.
people from the Tenryu Commission over there. It must be them.
की गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है. काजू हाँ ये कैरेक्टर डांस करती है. कौन सी कैरेक्टर? नोबिता की गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है इसका मतलब.
Sorry,
like कर दो
official
यार.
business. I can't let you pass.
5 लाख हो गए. 5
Sakujiro and
लाख और
Keisuke are up
करा दो.
ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
चल
Lucky nuisance. Well, you've only got yourself to blame.
सब डांस नहीं करते. आया का did it for us. अरे फाइट होने लगी. ए मिल गई.
Fire hazard. Windblade.
कैरेक्टर अभी किया गया था. ट्राई करते हैं. वो कैरेक्टर है. ये चेंज नहीं होता. मैं ये कर रहा हूँ. इंफॉर्मेशन का है यहाँ पे. डिटेल्स. Tap her skill and then normal attack. भाई ये नैड बॉट की कॉल क्यूट हो यार. नाइस ट्राई. स्टॉप स्पैमिंग. ये भाई क्या बोलूं उसको. Tap her skill and then normal attack. चलो रुको इस नाइट बॉट को ना. ये इसलिए मैं ऐड नहीं करता. इन नाइट बॉट बेकार है सारा. रूम में था ना शायद से. Yeah, don't change attack. Just keep hitting normal after using her skill. Oh, okay. 2 सेकंड है. डिफॉल्ट में क्या क्या है. टाइम आउट क्यों दे रहा है ये बंदा. मैंने ऐसा कुछ ऐड किया ही नहीं है. इसको डिसेबल कर देता हूँ। ज़्यादा बॉट 2 मिनट मेरे को सिर्फ कुछ चीज़ें चेक करनी है। हाँ हो गया। ज़्यादा इमोजी ऐड करने से दे रहा है टाइम आउट शायद से, तो या ज़्यादा लिखने से, वो सब भी बंद करना पड़ेगा। आफ्टर यूजिंग स्किल आर्टिफैक्ट देखो तो उस पर आर्टिफैक्ट, वो भाई रिव्यू नहीं कर सकते। बॉट जिंदा हो गया, सही बात है। तो ये डॉग ही परेशान कर रहा है पीछे वाले। ओ भाई 1800 डैमेज। ऐसे डैमेज बढ़ता है क्या इसका? मिस हो गया। नॉर्मल टैप करो, टैप करो, टैप करना है क्या? ओके 5 सेकेंड 3 2 1। नहीं एक ही बार टैप हुआ, टैप कर ही रहा था मैं। ओ ये समझ गया। भाई तगड़ा सीन है ये तो। नाइस। स्किल नहीं ब्रो, नॉर्मल पे। हाँ हाँ समझ गया कर दिया।
You will be punished for your actions.
पर मस्त है।
There is nowhere you can escape justice, not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys.
एक काम करना, बहुत कुछ लिख के भेजना है तो टाइम आउट मिलते हैं नहीं देखता हूँ मैं। मैंने बंद तो कर दिया है। बहुत सारे इमोजीज भेज पहले तो, फिर चेक करते हैं। फाइनली भाई यू सही नहीं है, ये डिले सही नहीं है। अरे डिले मैंने 0 रखा है, मैंने नन किया है डिले। पर नॉर्मली 5-6 सेकंड तो होगा ही। चिमकांडी एक साथ बोला है। हाँ मिल गया टाइम आउट। अरे यार ये नाइट बोट ना सब बंद करने पड़ेंगे मेरे को, कस्टम ऑन रखने पड़ेंगे। अरे मत लिख भाई, क्या पता परमानेंट दे दे। देखो पहले ही सही था यार, एटलीस्ट चैट तो रहती थी। अब ये डिलीट कर देगा। क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे?
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓵. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the 𝓚𝓲𝓵 Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're 𝓚𝓲𝓴𝓮's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya.
The past is the
मेरे
past.
को ये समझ नहीं आता ये
Why
कुत्ते का
did
क्या
you risk
करूं मैं
life and limb to get yourself
मैं
back
भी
into
थोड़ी देर
Inazuma?
प्रिपेयर कर रहा था
Why
तब
were you
भूख रहा
so
था
reluctant to
अभी भी
leave
भूखी
after
जा
you
रहा
got
है
here?
मैं तो शांति नहीं हो
I'll
रहा
tell
है
you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the 𝓚𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 Commission. There was never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say. And you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
पकड़ने वाले को दे दो अरे पालतू कुत्ता
Don't
है
flatter
वो।
yourself. What would you know?
क्या बोले उसको
Yoimiya, leave it.
लोगों को भी काम
It
नहीं
was
होता,
just my
कुत्ते
wishful
पालते।
thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything.
हाँ
Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings.
लॉल मुझे लगा गली
And the
का
same goes
है।
for you,
नहीं,
Sakujiro.
नहीं।
If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
एक बार फिर से
Then
स्पैम
I'll
करके
admit
देखियो
to
मैंने बंद कर
collaborating
दिया
with
शायद से
Sakujiro
एक बार
and
स्पैम
accept
करियो
the 𝓚𝓲𝓵 Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a
कुत्ता
duel.
सुबह
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
अरे फाइट होने लगी
I must withdraw.
फिर से मिल गई
I must withdraw.
टाइम मोड दे देता है वो आईडी पे दे दिया इसलिए ये आईडी पे अरे बार कर तो सही नहीं देगा अब मैंने बंद कर दिया सब कुछ
I must.
ये देखते हैं वाव
I must withdraw.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other.
बंद कर दिया मैंने
Nobody sets off a firework to
खुश
feel
रहे
lonely.
अरे बस
Do
कर
they?
ओए मैं दे दूंगा आपको असली में
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality.
चलो भाई बंद हो गया
I saw the
बात है।
freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here.
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away. Huh?
थंबनेल कैसा है?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the 𝓛𝓲𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
ये सही है, थंबनेल भी खुद बनाओ, तारीफ भी खुद
ही
सुनाओ, मतलब करवाओ, है ना? पूछ के चिमकांडी नुबड़ी.
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Inazuma कोई city
Maybe next time.
But Inazuma city है ना?
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
वो तो एक पूरा रीजन है आइलैंड पे. ओके. हाँ, मैं क्या बोल रहा था, मोड इसलिए नहीं बना सकते अभी कि देखो, अगर मैंने किसी नाम है क्या, किसका नाम, जान दो, मैं पहले मोड वाली बात बता देता हूँ. अगर मैंने समझो विनीत को मोड बना लिया, तो फिर क्या होगा, अगर विनीत मेरी स्ट्रीम 2 घंटे भी देखता है तो जो विनीत का जो वॉच आवर होगा ना, वो मुझे नहीं मिलेगा, समझ रहे हो? इसलिए अभी मैं किसी को मोड नहीं बना रहा हूँ, मैं तो वॉच टाइम कंप्लीट ही नहीं होगा. और अभी इतनी ज़्यादा लोग नहीं आते हैं, जब ज़्यादा लोग आने लगेंगे तब बना देंगे किसी ना किसी को. वॉच आवर नहीं मिलते इनाजुमा सिटी बोल के.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Bro.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I?
बहुत खाली watching
I
बढ़ाएंगे ना
can't
likes.
make another one, but I'm
अगर
guessing
कोई नया
Sakujiro
player मतलब
probably won't be needing his anymore.
viewers आया वो
It'd be
देखेगा
a shame for it to go to
watching 30
waste,
40 की
so
चल रही है और
I'll
likes
make an
भी 1 2
exception
3
and
है.
let you set it off instead.
Thank you
समझ
very
जाएगा ना.
much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
फिर लिख दी
The
इसको
way
तो
you
मैं
took
पक्का टाइम
command
मोड
of that
देने वाला
whole
हूँ.
situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a
भाई
strong
इतना
believer
क्या
in the power of
मोमोज कर
words.
दिए ओए.
If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last
तू तो बोली
opportunity
था
to
स्टोरी
resolve
देखी
it
क्या?
slip
तू
away
स्टोरी देख
before
के ये
your
मोमोज
eyes.
मोमोज करी क्या?
Sakujiro and
देख के
Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse.
मजा
Anyway,
आया.
follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My
Where
pops will set off the
you
firework
had
that I wanted to
go.
give to you.
दोपहर की स्ट्रीम में आया था विनीत पता है. फ्री बैठा था कितने 1 घंटे तक आया तो लग रहा अभी काम कर रहा होगा. हाँ मैं एक बात बताऊँ, यहाँ पे एक बोट थी ना जो मुझे चलाने नहीं आ रही थी. वो बोट मैंने पता है कहाँ पे रखी है. वो बोट यहाँ पे रखी मैंने, यहाँ पे जहाँ पे मैंने स्टार बनाया यहाँ पे वो बोट. मैं लेके चला गया था उसको बहुत दूर घूमने. एंडलेस समन मतलब स्पॉन करवा सकते क्या? ओके मैं इस आइलैंड पे गया. ये आइलैंड ब्लॉक है मेरे लिए. गाइस लाइक कर दो यार. 2 लाइक दूर हूँ मैं 10 लाइक से. हाँ स्टोरी के साथ चलो. सुनो ना एक और क्वेश्चन है. क्वेश्चन तो नहीं है, बात पूछनी है. ये अभी तक अनलॉक नहीं हुआ है ना स्टोरी के हिसाब से ये प्लेस? अनुज भगत साले नाम चेंज कर ले. तो कितनी बार बोला मैंने कम एट 5:10. 5:30 बजे जाऊँगा यार.
हाँ
तो हो गया बट नॉट यूज टाइम है से टाइम है. वाओ फायरवर्क चालू हो गया.
Oh, it's...
वाह कुछ अचीवमेंट क्लोज है लेवल के लिए.
So Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean
Cutscene
to you?
अभी गया.
Yumiya?
आ गया ओके ओके समझ गया. वाओ क्या बैठ के देख रहे हैं. पैमन खड़े होके देख रही है.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what
You
hardships
remember
might lie ahead,
we
I hope
set
you'll
fire-
always
fires
be able to
in
look back
for-
fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart.
Drawing.
Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
From drawing at the start when we first see her. याद आया.
You know, Yrnia,
Thank you for
you
following.
seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
हाँ डूबना.
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating... Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by
So
chance
how
that I
did
happened
she
to be born into the
born
𝓚𝓲𝓴
when
family,
she always
so it was by
flying
chance that I
and
ended up
floating?
learning this
Ah.
craft from my pops.
ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं.
It's also by chance that
जब
I've
ये
met so many
हमेशा उड़ती
people,
रहती है,
learned so many
ये डूब
things,
कैसे
and
रहती है?
discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to
ये
them.
इसका आंसर तो आपको पता नहीं
Fireworks
चाहिए,
that
मुझे तो पता ही
disappear
नहीं
in a
है.
flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our Shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist. Also, consider this. You have to have the 𝓚𝓲𝓴 because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very
कैसे
often.
भी
But I'm
किसी-
proud that I was born into the 𝓚𝓲𝓴 family
किसी
and have the
को
chance
भी
to make
नहीं
so
पता
many
bro,
pretty fireworks.
पाइमॉन के बारे में ज़्यादा इन्फो नहीं है गेम में. Okay. क्या था इसका नाम?
Inazuma is
Stainless.
not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about.
और नहीं ही
As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Genshin की कंपनी don't say much about her. Okay. वो लोग भी नहीं बताते ना. Okay. इसका क्या था? इसके सारे कंपोनेंट्स मेरे में completed finally. ये बॉस अनलॉक नहीं हुआ अभी. Now I think you might ready soon. Okay. और दूसरी कैरेक्टर कहाँ गई है? स्टोरी कंप्लीट? नहीं अभी तो है यार, अभी नेक्स्ट स्टोरी पे जाएंगे हम. हाँ वो अंडरग्राउंड का बॉस है में, उसकी स्टोरी अभी तक मिली नहीं है ना. चलो फिर नेक्स्ट स्टोरी करते फिर. ये कौन सा बॉस है? चलो फिर मिल तो गई है बट अभी नहीं करना। ओके चलिए ये वाला कंप्लीट करो ना जब भी चालू है। ओ ये गेम में जाना है। ये देखो ये डॉगी भौंक रहा है। गायब होगा डॉगी।
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Thoma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already.
And look closer to Kyuki. When you use her skill, she builds.
Huh. What's got Taromaru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸 is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
या
Hold up a
किसी का नाम है वो।
So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so.
सब देखो।
The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸 ब्रो एक इलेक्ट्रो archon okay.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the 𝓚𝓸𝓵𝓵𝓸 are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together. But
you say it yourself, no time to delay.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
पाइमोन ने डरती क्योंकि वो लड़ती ही नहीं है, कहाँ से डरेगी वो। Somebody will regret not being here. Wait bro, don't go, wait. Okay, रुक गया मैं। उसको बुलाओ। कॉल करो सर, कॉल करो। ये यूट्यूब पे ना बहुत नशे है, कभी ज़्यादा वाचिंग दिखाती, कभी बहुत कम जाती। चूज या स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट टीम गेट नाउ प्लस ए शील्ड। आप
The
बता दो कौन सा
criteria
ले
for
लूं मैं?
certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
कौन सी टीम रखूं पार्टी में? ये आ गई फिर पिज्जा लिखने। विनीत को बुलाओ यार कोई तो। इसकी जगह पे चेंज कर लूं, नोएल ले लेता हूँ।
As you wish.
मतलब कौन से टाइप का वो? नोएल, ट्रैवलर एंड काय। ओके बेस्ट। ये कितना अच्छा है? 69 60। मैं सोच रहा था काय को और बिल्ड करना है या रहने दो, और ये नोएल को, इसको तो 70 लेवल हो ही गया ऑलमोस्ट समझो। बाकी ये दोनों को और 70 लेवल करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए मुझे? तो बाद में पता चला मैंने इन लोगों को बहुत सारा बिल्ड कर दिया, वेस्ट भी कर दिया अपने आर्टिफैक्ट्स, और दूसरे करैक्टर बिल्ड करने पड़े। बिल्ड तो करना होगा, करना होगा। ओके चलो आगे हम अपने। अरे यार हेल्थ कम है। स्टैचू कहाँ गई यहाँ की? चलो हेल्थ लेके आते हैं। हाँ पर अभी तो डीलक बिल्ड करना है क्या? उसको करूँगा मैं। हेल्थ मिल गया ना, नाइस। इसको मैंने कितना बिल्ड किया? 20 लेवल। इसका वेपन ज़्यादा किया होगा मैंने। नहीं ये भी 16 ही है। चलो फिर विनीत आ रहा है क्या? अरे यार इस स्ट्रीम को क्या हुआ? स्ट्रीम डी लकी होगा ना? LUC ल्यूक डिल्यूक। चलो मैं ही कॉल करता हूँ विनीत को। Is not picking her phone. Let's him be. Let's continue. Hello, regret it. He will regret it. रहने दो ना, फिर कुछ और ही मतलब आज नहीं कल करते हैं। हाँ स्ट्रीम फिर से चालू होगी। अरे यार ये गलत टाइम पे लाइट चली जाती है मेरी, तो मैं क्या भी बताऊँ। अभी दोपहर में भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा था, वो टाइम पे भी लाइट चली गई, उसको स्ट्रीम बंद करनी पड़ी। अभी भी बंद करनी पड़ेगी यार, किस्मत खराब है, क्या ही बोलूँ मैं। एक तो ये बीप 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 करने लगता है। शट डाउन, जा शट डाउन। 2 सेकंड बस, आ गया मैं चैट में। ब्रो यू कांट बैक डाउन नाउ। यस स्ट्रीम चल रही है? नहीं चल रही है। ये देखो भाई लाइट जाती क्यों है 2 मिनट के लिए यार, क्या ही बताऊं मैं। 2 मिनट की लाइट जाती क्यों है? लॉल आई वॉज एक्सपेक्टिंग सम एक्शन। मैं नहीं कर सकता ब्रो, लाइट नॉट सपोर्ट। फिर चली गई लाइट। अरे यार अभी जस्ट आई थी, मैंने सोचा चलो जलन दो, मैं बंद नहीं करता हूँ, फिर चली गई। ये रिग्रेट हो रहा है मेरे को तो लाइट का।
mistakes over and over again.